Hey guys, yeah, welcome back to another tuning setup. This is for the BMW M3 2008 in rear-wheel drive, requested by below right now. I think this is the correct M3, sorry, M3. I think this is the correct M3. I'm sorry if it's not. I'm not too keen up on the BMWs, which one's what. So I think this is the correct M3, what you asked for. But yeah, once you've done all that, what you want to do is go to your quick upgrade. Once you put your engine on that, put it to S, then go across to your performance and handling, and take your roll cage out, and go across to your drive line or drivetrain and put your differential in. Now, whatever body kit you want. Now, with this, I asked him if he wanted it in negative camber or positive camber, because I know a few people can be a bit finicky with it, and asked it to be oh, my mind's gone blank. He's asked it to be he's not bothered what drivetrain it is, should I say. He's not bothered at all. So whatever rims, whatever size you want. So I've decided to do both negative and positive tune. This is and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one lap of Indy in negative and one lap on Indy in positive, and show you guys both the tunes. So if you want to run negative, you can. If you want to run positive, you can. And if you want to try them both out, you can. It's up to you, sort of thing. And I think I might do this more often in rear-wheel drive, is when show you the negative tune for it, and then do a lap with the positive tune to it, and show you guys the difference what that tune can make. If that makes any sense. And yeah, jumping onto your anti-roll bars. A lot of people with rear-wheel drive or in all-wheel drive, they tend to run this front like miles at one end and the rear extremely soft or one at other. You don't need it whatsoever. Your anti-roll bars near enough needs to be level or within 5 points of each other. You don't want to be overly too much, because everyone always seems to do that. Same with your springs. These don't want to be roughly level, if not slightly out. They don't want to be massively out. Whatever ride height you want. I just like running mine flat and really high. And when you're dampening, reason why I run this is because it's kind of a bit. I might go into that on a later date why, but yeah. But like I said, ABS off, use this setup. If you use ABS on, keep it level, keep it stock. If you use ABS on, it's up to you, and that's a differential. Now, other thing as well with me tuning setups, I am going to do it on Indy and only on Indy, because then you can see what scores I get in every one of my cars, and see the reference of scores what I'm getting in them cars. So you can say, well, in that car I got that much, in that car I got this much around that track. And the reason why I've chosen Indy instead of Alps is because I prefer Indy and Alps for tuning on. Indy's a better track for tuning than what Alps is. So that's the reason why I'm going to start doing it in. Plus you can like reference back to the scores what I've got, because like on this, you'll be able to reference the score what I got in negative camber, and the scores in positive camber as well. But yeah, we're gonna chuck a lap down and see what we get in negative, then chuck a lap down in positive, and let you guys decide which camber or which tune you guys want to use. Now, only thing I am going to set the difference between negative and positive camber, as what you just saw there. Negative camber in rear-wheel drive. This is only in rear-wheel drive. This is not in all-wheel drive. In rear-wheel drive, negative camber has got the more tendencies to spin out on tail happy, and positive camber kind of stops you from spinning. It doesn't prevent you from spinning out, but you can pull it back from spin out. Like with that, I was holding my handbrake on and it wouldn't come back from spin. So that's the advantage of running positive camber. You can bring it back from a spin out, but that's why a lot of people run it to work. But I'm going to show you negative camber. I'm going to do a lap in this neg, and I'm going to do a lap in positive, and show you guys what the difference in the setups, and basically the difference in the scores as well. Now, I'm more of a I can drift negative camber, but I'm more in rear wheel drive, but I'm more of a positive camber in front wheels and rear wheel drive. Just for the simple fact is, I don't drift rear wheel drive enough to be confident in negative camber. I'll restart that again just to get. I'm not confident enough in rear wheel drive to drift negative camber, and I only really drift negative camber. I only really drift rear wheel drive to say I can drift rear wheel drive. I'm not really one of them show off and get high scores in rear wheel drive. I just drift it just to say I can drift it, if that makes any sense. Then with front wheel drive, I just drift it just to say I can drift it. Now with this tune, with negative camber, what I have realised, or what I have found with negative camber in rear wheel drive, is you've got to drift quick so it doesn't get that tendency to spin. Now sorry I restarted it a lot of times. Normally I'd scrap the video and start all over again, but you guys can see that I do make mistakes and I do mess up myself. I'm not that. There we go. But yeah, with that, I jam the handbrake on and it wouldn't come back from that. If you're in positive camber on front, if you had your handbrake on at that sort of angles, it will fetch your car back, and that's the biggest difference between them two. And you'll notice a difference when you'll see the lap scores and the tunes and stuff like that. You will see a difference there as well. I know, like I say, the reason why I'm doing this is because I know a lot of people only drift negative camber, and a lot of people only drift positive camber, or a lot of people just drift positive and negative camber. So I figured I'd just do the both to keep the crowd happy and let everyone choose from their liking, to be honest with you. The only thing I do have trouble with in rear wheel drive is the gearing. I cannot get the gearing right to save my life in rear wheel drive. There we go, got a 47 with negative camber. So now I'm going to load up the tune for the positive one, and I'll show you difference. And basically it's still got the same parts on it, so don't worry about the parts, it's still the same parts, it's just the tune what's different. So I will show you that and let you have a look at it, and I will restart it and start it from fresh as well, so tyres aren't warmed up to give me any advantage or anything like that. It's not much in it what's different, it's just mainly your camber, what's alignment, what is different, your gears and that are the same. But yeah, this is basically positive camber, what I'm talking about on front and neg. And you'll notice what I mean with the spinning out, it doesn't tend to want to do it as much, and you can recover it from a spin out a lot easier as well. In this we're using positive camber up front. ABS off, use that. ABS on, just keep it standard. I know I always say that, but so that's that. Now we will restart it. So we're starting with cold tyres. There we go. See what we get. We got 47 with the negative tune. So we'll see what we get in this. You'll probably see like a 10k lap difference, probably a little bit more. Concentrating like hell. But already you can see a big difference. I spun out one shit. Probably gonna jinx it now, but
Concentrating. Probably already tell there's a massive difference already. So yeah, it's like, what, got 47 and got a 59, that's what, 12k, 12 and a bit k lap difference between positive and negative. So yeah guys, hope you like this tune, and let me know in the comments whether you like the positive camber tune more or the negative camber tune more. You know, just let me know what you like more. So yeah guys, thank you for watching and peace.